Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to talk about whoopie pies today. Amish are known for their whoopie pies, and I'm going to go over the history of where that comes from, how they make it, and I have a special treat for you. I'm going to give you the recipe for a pumpkin whoopie pie as well as a chocolate whoopie pie. So since it's fall, I figured we'd throw the pumpkin one in there as well. If you've never heard of a whoopie pie, then you're missing out. Whoopie pies are accredited to the Amish women for inventing them. And they also have other names. You might have heard of them as gobs, bobs, black and whites, or big fat Oreos. Now, I will tell you, they don't taste like Oreos. I've had them, and it's basically how the Amish women would get rid of their leftover cooking batter. So what they would do is just take like a blob of the leftover cake mix and make like a thick pancake or cookie, and then put the two together and have a cream filling. What makes them unique is they can be anything you want. Typically, they're chocolate. I'm going to show you some pictures here. We have them down at our Amish Bakery. If you want to see a full tour of the bakery, go ahead and hit the link above. But that's the first time I ever heard of a whoopie pie. They're also called moon pies. But again, I've eaten moon pies, and they don't taste like moon pies. They just have a very unique flavor, and it really depends on what the cream in the middle is made of. So what I'm going to do is give you some recipes. I'm down here at the bakery, and they have the chocolate whoopie pie, the chocolate chip whoopie pie, and pumpkin whoopie pies. I'll give you recipes for all three, and then I'm going to give you some recipes for the different fillings. Some people, they might just use the frosting from a cake or buttercream, or at the bakery, I'm sure they're using some of their creams that they use in their donuts. I noticed that. But it's basically your leftover baking supplies, and you put them together to make this delicious treat. That's sandwiched together. Now you can make your own whoopie pie cake from scratch, or you can use leftovers from a cake mix, or just use the cake mix and make them fresh. So now another thing that I found in my research was typically the Amish women use a marshmallow fluff filling, and I've got a link. You can go right to Amazon, pick up a jar, and you have it. Or you can choose to create your own. And I have three recipes that I'm going to put right up here on the screen. One is a classic vanilla buttercream, very easy to use. It isn't really sweet like some of the other fillings. So if you don't want something too sweet, you might want that. And here I have a cream cheese filling. That you might want to try. And then last but not least, we have the Swiss buttercream as well. So basically, any of these fillings would give you a flavor. Let's answer the final question. Where did this come from? Where did whoopie pies come from? I know the Amish women make it, but why do they call them whoopie pies, not just leftover little cakes or something? And from what I'm reading, and it came up several times, and I even asked one of my neighbors about it, and it's kind of a joke that the woman who first created it and the group of women in Eastern Pennsylvania, I think they get the most credit, but you might find some competition there as far as which group started it. But the men came in to have their dessert, and they just thought it was so good. They said, whoopee. So there you go. I thought that was a cute little story of how it got its name. Enjoy. Make those pumpkin ones with the maple filling. You will be surprised at how good they are. I'm lucky I can just go down to the bakery and pick them up. But enjoy, and you have a happy fall, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and you have a blessed day.